Here's a video part 2 of the 2012 Honda Ridgeline RTS all-wheel drive. In the first video we showed you the exterior. Now I'm going to show you the interior. We got started. Got the car's original key, and it does work. Locks the locks, opens the locks. Okay. Sounds the alarm. This is the car's interior. Yep, I'll show you here too. Car's fuel door pops. Really nice and clean in there also. Take a step inside. We'll start it up. Car starts right up. It's got 52,158 miles at the moment. Okay. All the car's dash lights do go out. There's no issues. The only light that stays on is the TPMS light, which is basically the tire pressure light. I guess one of the tires may be a little bit low on air. Right now it's winter time, so you know the air fluctuates in the winter time. Maybe it's low. Haven't checked it out yet, but that's the only issue. And that's with these cars, a very, very common thing, and doesn't affect the way the car drives at all. It's just a tire pressure monitor. That's all. Okay, all the gauges in the car work perfectly. Signals work right and left. Wipers work, all speeds. Okay. Everything works. Okay. Oh, here's a dash dimmer. Headlights work. Here's a dash dimmer right there. Headlight switch, cargo switch. The first video we showed you the cargo lights worked. Car's horn works. All the car's steering wheel controls are operational.
Alexis, what has been your struggle?
And channel scans.
Because when you play Cash for Life,
Volume works. Cruise control on and off. It car's a tilt steering wheel. Come over here. Let's see. There we go. Car's power mirrors both work. In all directions. Left, right, down, up. Okay. Power locks. No problems. All the locks work. Power windows. Yeah, as I mentioned, these windows are tinted. I would say medium tint. It's not too dark, but it looks a lot better than not tinted windows. Gives a little bit more flare. Here's the rear. They all work perfectly. Back window. That works too. Usually these cars too, that back window is always a problem. A few of these cars that I've had, the back window hasn't worked. This car, it's not a problem at all. Door panels are in perfect condition. The cloth is nice, the plastic's nice. Power seats. No problem either. Okay. Even the lumbar in the seat works. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the lumbar works. The airs blow up with seats. The seats blow up with air. That's functioning perfectly. Over here you have your VTM lock. I'm not really sure how this works. I've never tried it, but I'm sure it does. Over here you can select your oil's life, tribometer, range for gas, all those things. It all works. To mention everything in this car is working. Radio.
You know where I be, you in the club, just to party.
It tunes, it seeks, it all works.
Yes, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive.
All the
and
car
when you drive.
speakers are working, CD player works, I've tried it. Storage compartment there. Hazards. Climate control works perfectly as well. You have ice cold air and hot heat, and it all works. All the fan blower speeds. Climate control dials work perfectly. Different mode settings. Rear defroster, air circulation button. Everything in the car works, as I mentioned. Okay. And decreases, goes off. Over here you have a Sirius satellite radio, someone installed. If you want to hook it up, you can subscribe to it and have the Sirius radio in the car. It's already installed. Saves you a couple $100 on buying it. All the work's been done for you. Okay. 2 power outlets. Obviously the power outlets work because the Sirius is on, so power outlets work fine. Okay. There's your power outlets. The storage compartment here. Some down here. Dual cup holders. Clean armrest. It opens up and yeah, more storage down there. And another compartment down here. Even the little light down here works. That little bulb is still working for the compartment. It hasn't died out yet from over the years because it hasn't really been used. Okay. Seats are nice and clean, as I mentioned. So are the rear. Clean roof liner. Okay, open the glove box up, and the glove box light comes on the way it should. Okay, over here you have a little auxiliary outlet. Plug your MP3 device in, and I tried it, it works as well. The sun visor lights come on when they're open. Overhead dome lights. And over here the switch, I think before I bypass it, the switch turns on all the interior lights. Okay. So everything in the car is working, as I mentioned. No issues. Okay, now what we're gonna do is take it for a little test drive. So I'll put my seatbelt on. You can even see when my belt goes on, the seatbelt warning light goes out the way it should. So take it for a fast drive. Put it in reverse. Okay. Car goes right in reverse. Put it in drive and it'll go forward. Matter of fact, too, over here on the side of the steering stalk, there's also a D3 mode. Not sure what that's supposed to do, but even that goes on and off the way it should. Probably for a high gear, but it works. This car drives excellent. There's no pulling of the steering wheel when you drive. Put the headlights off. And there's no noises, no rattles, no shakes, no squeaks. The car drives perfect. It goes down the road, have no hands on the wheel. The car will go straight. Up to a stop sign. It brakes the way it should. These cars are really nice. If you're looking for a nice Honda Ridgeline, this is the one for you. It's got a great color combination. Great miles. I mean, 50,000 miles is hard to beat that. You know, it has nice extras. You have that nice tonneau cover in the back, which is at least $2,000. It's a top of the line cover, as I mentioned. You have the tinted windows, the window vent shades, satellite radio installed. You know, the sport tail lights, the Western running boards. I mean, the person who had this car really put some nice money into it, and it shows. It really does. Great vehicle. If you want to come down and see the car in person, feel free to do so. If you want to come down with a mechanic and take it for a test drive, I always welcome that. I always prefer someone to see the car before they buy it anyway. This makes more sense. Well, I think for now that will conclude my video. If you have any questions about the car, feel free to email me. Give me a call anytime. My name and number's in the eBay listing. Thanks and good luck bidding.